Hi class, I'm back. In this video I want to talk a little bit about MyLab. I guess it's called MyLab. Used to be My Math Lab, now it's MyLab Math. When you're old, you laugh at everything. Anyway, I just want to talk to you about a few things because I want to be able to negotiate through and understand what's going on. So I'm in your view right now. This is the student view. Notice here's the assignments. Tells you when they're due. They're always going to be due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. and you have homework to do. And there's a lot of things in here that you can look at. But what I want to do really is I want to talk about the discussion posts because in the past there's been some confusion. I don't know if it's because I tried to write the instructions and people didn't really want to read during the summer. So I'm trying this video. So if you remember in the discussion post, you're posting 2 math problems. Now, where do those come from? Now, in ReggieNet under week 1, there's some discussion problems. And if you notice right here, these are the different sections in the book, 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, and 2A. Notice those correspond here to your homework assignments, okay? Is that a coincidence? Maybe. Anyway, but these are the problems that you can use for your discussion posts. So notice you could choose, for example, in section 1A, you could choose any of the even problems from problem 26 to problem 44. And I go through and I list a bunch of possible problems. Now you're only going to do 2 of these. Now you may be asking yourself, where in the world am I going to find these problems? Are these the homework problems that I see listed right here, or are they some other problem? Let me tell you. What we're going to do is you're going to want to go into the chapter contents because, okay, so if you buy the book loose leaf, you can open your book, your loose leaf book, and these pages correspond to these sections in your book, and you can find the problems in your book. Or you can go online and you can go into chapter contents, and let's look at chapter 1, and maybe let's just go to 1A, and we're just going to open the e-tags. Okay, hopefully I didn't go too fast on that. I could slow down and do it again. Wait, let's try it again. I'm feeling like I went too fast. So we go to the chapter contents. We go to chapter 1. We're just going to look at 1A. And notice here it says watch a video presentation. By the way, anytime you can watch the videos in MyLab, I would take the time to watch the videos. Okay, they're going to help you understand what's going on. You can work in your study plan. That's a place where you can practice. But let's look at the e-text. Okay, so we're in 1A. We're going to look at the e-text. Here we go. It's going to open up. Sorry, I just drank my Diet Dr. Pepper and I got a little energy. I just can't wait. Isn't it be great? Oh, look, it's open. And this is what your book looks like. Your loose leaf book or your online book. You don't have to buy the loose leaf book. I personally like paper books myself. Not real good at reading on the screen, but that's okay if you do what you do. So I'm just going to turn some pages here. Notice here's the content. Hey, by the way, this book isn't just a collection of math problems. It is content for you to read and understand. If I were you and I were a student in here, I'd read through the sections and I'd highlight the stuff that I understood in one color and I'd highlight the stuff that I didn't understand in another color. And the stuff you didn't understand, you can come and ask me. They probably also have videos in here, knowing they're trying to make it as easy as possible. So notice you've got a whole bunch of examples. So they give you the problem, then they show you how to do the problem. And it's going to be a matter of reading and understanding, which means you might have to read it twice, or maybe even 3 times, but that's okay. And then let's see, let me see, where are we at? We are getting there. Page 12. Here we are. Notice up here. Okay, up here, that's the page that corresponds to this page right here, page 13. Here I am on page 13. Hey, look, there's problem 22 right there. And if I'm the first one posting, I could post that problem right now. I can do the problem and post it. Okay, and so here's all these problems. This is where you're going to get the discussion problems. You are going to choose 2 of these because this week, or for section, well, you don't, okay, sorry, old man, confusion. Wait for it. You can choose one of these if you would like. It can be one of the two problems you work. Okay, now notice for each of these other sections, 1B, 1C, 1D, 2A, there are similar sections in your textbook. So notice we can go back to, there's chapter 2, there's 2A, there is the e-text. I'm just curious, we're going to try something here. I wonder if I can, once it loads here, I'm just feeling saucy. I'm wondering if I can just do this and hit enter. Oh, yeah. So you can just go to the page that's listed here. When you get to your section open for the book open for the section that you're looking at, you can just type in the page and go there. And then, and these, let's see, what we're doing, 14 through 22. So we could do any of these problems, 14 through 22, if we wanted to post one of those. So again, the problems, the set of problems from which you can choose to work to do a discussion post are here. These are your problems. Where do you find them? You find them in your textbook. And these are the pages, and these are the problems. Here is the textbook, the e-text, as they like to call it. And you can take these problems. Now, real quick hint, everyone pay attention. Okay, pay attention. Put your phone down. Put your phone down. Pay attention. Please, 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 if you're going to do, let's say you're going to do 14, please highlight and copy the problem and post it into your discussion post, and then work the problem. In fact, for every problem that you post, every math problem that you post in the discussion forum, please copy the problem first and post it in so we don't have to go look it up. And then you can do your work under that. Okay, so let's see, is there anything else we need? Chapters, let's go back to main menu. So, and I'm going to view student one more time because I have myself, notice there's calendars. There's all kinds of stuff for you. Please take your time to explore. This is a good platform. It works pretty well. Remember that you need to buy the book so that you get a code so that it knows that you've paid for it. The code that I gave you is to get you into my class. If you're not in my class, you don't get grades from me. Okay, so you want to get grades from me, so make sure that you put my class code in so that you're in the right class, the right section, and make sure you have their book code so that Pearson knows that you've paid for it. Okay, I think that's long enough. Again, if you have questions, please send me questions via Remind, via email, and I will work to help you answer questions. Now, if it's a thing like, oh, I paid for it and it's not working, I would find there is a help. I think there's a help button somewhere. Oh, look, there's a question mark. And there's a help, so you can look for help. And when in doubt, I'm sure there's a phone number too. Okay? All right. It's been fun chatting with you. Have an awesome day. I'm looking forward to a fun summer with you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.